Ladies, welcome to day number 4. Make sure that you are warmed up, you have your water ready, and as I said yesterday and as we've done our lower body, today we're starting with the upper body. So I'm gonna set the timer and we are starting with the exercise called plank shoulder touch. When you go into a plank, make sure that you place your wrists right underneath your shoulders. So your hands should be shoulder width and wrists underneath your shoulders. You stay in a plank position and you start tapping your shoulders. One shoulder and the other. One and the other. Make sure that you're not swinging and try to keep your body parallel to the ground. If that is too hard for you, you go on your knees, have your body in one line and you do the same thing. Without swinging, you are reaching for your shoulder. When you're placing your hand back on the floor, make sure that you place it right underneath the shoulder once again. So if you can, do it in a plank position. Keep going. Remember about the breathing and keep bracing those abs. Amazing. The second exercise is going to be back pulses. You can stand up, you can stay seated on your knees, how you prefer. Bring your arms by your sides with palms facing up to the ceiling and keep your arms at a shoulder height. And all you do, you are bringing your arms backwards just a fraction. So let me show you from the side. You just literally small pulses back. Your shoulders will start to burn immediately. Do not let your arms to go loose, so we're not doing this. Nice and strong, straight arms, but do not lock your elbow. So trying to keep those arms straight without locking our elbow, because we don't want to have any injuries. Oh my God, that burns. Keep doing those pulses. And we have 3 seconds left. Okay, the next exercise. We're gonna work on our breasts as well, in addition to our arms. So, bring your palms together in front of you and do not let your elbows to go down. Keep them at a shoulder height. From here, you're pressing your palms against each other. 1, 2, 3, 5. Release. 1, 2. And again. 1, 2, 3, 5. And release. 1, 2. Especially when you're releasing, do not let your elbows to go down. You don't actually have to count all the time up to 5, but stay there for about 5 seconds. Keep that tension. You will feel that here on the side of your breast, and this is where you're supposed to feel it. Keep pressing the entire palm against the other palm. And we have 3 seconds to go. Okay, so the next one is going to be plank to downward dog. Once again, go into a plank position. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. And once you're in that plank position, keep your core engaged. Do not let your hips to go down. Do not let them to go too high up. Stay in a plank, and then from here, try to go into a downward dog. So try to reach with your heels to the floor. If you can, if you cannot, you're gonna go as far as you can. Then go back into a plank. Go back into that downward dog. Make sure that you do not let the momentum to take place and you control your body when you're going into a plank, when you're going into a downward dog. Going into a plank, into a downward dog. If that is too hard for you, you can go on your knees and try to shift your weight backwards to the plank. Backwards to the plank. Well done. Resting before we go to our arm circles. This round, we're gonna do the arm circles backwards. Nice and strong arms, and we're drawing an arm circle, so like flying. You don't need to lower your arms all the way down, don't need to bring them that high. You're staying at a shoulder height and just doing a small circles. Imagine you have a basketball ball on each side and you're like drawing a circle around that ball. So Shoulders are on fire, getting tired and feeling incredible. We've done 3 days. This is day number 4. The time is flying. So make sure that you attend every single day. You want to have those results and you want to have, wow, fitter body and a healthier life. So next one is a combo push-up. This one is called a cobra one. You go onto the floor, you place your hands right by your sides, and from here you go up and down. If you can go as high up as you possibly able to with those palms pushing against the floor. If it is too challenging, just go with your elbows constantly in contact with the floor, and then that way you will control your weight with your entire body and not just your arms. But if you can, just go higher and place all that weight onto your palms. And keep going. Remember about the breathing again. Do not hold your breath. Amazing. The next exercise is going to be a side plank. Pick your favorite side, and with this one, place your elbow right underneath your shoulder. As always, correct alignment. From here, go onto your side, and what we do, we lower our hips down and we're bringing them back to that side plank position. Lowering down and bringing that back to the side plank. And again, lower down. If that is too challenging, you bend the bottom leg and you help yourself just like so. So you help yourself by distributing the weight and having that support of the bent leg. But if you can, go onto a side plank and then lower yourself down and come up. Do not rush with this exercise. We're controlling our body, we are controlling our movement constantly. Feel that burn in your arms? Amazing. Now, of course, we do the other side. So make sure that alignment, we don't want to have any injuries, and go up into a side plank position, lower yourself down. Go up, make sure that your body is in one line, do not bring your feet too far to the front or behind you, and then in one straight line, lowering your hips, going higher, lowering your hips and going higher. Well done. So once again, we're working on our upper body, and we're not just targeting our arms now, but our core is working. It is supporting our entire body whilst we do this exercise. And we have 5 seconds to go. Keep going. Keep going. Amazing. Well done. The next one is plank front touches. So what we're doing here, we're going to be tapping the floor. We're staying in a plank position and wrists are underneath our shoulders. We're just tapping as far in front of us as we can without once again doing this. We don't want to have this because this is momentum and swinging. We want to control our body, so we're tensing abs, tensing legs, tensing glutes and tapping in front of us. No rushing, control the movement, nice and slow. If that is too hard, you go on your knees and you do the same thing. Controlling, controlling. Well done. If you can, do it from a plank position. And I can say, the closer your feet are together, the harder it will be. If you bring them further apart, it will become easier. So there is always a slight variation we can do to progress gradually. Now, we're doing a butterfly. Once again, stay seated or on your knees. Bring your arms by your sides. And we're going to be bringing them above our head and then bringing down and squeezing our shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And again, up, down, squeezing those shoulder blades. And again, down, and up, and down, and up, down, and up. Keep moving. Make sure that your back is straight, so no rounding. We're keeping our alignment as always, as it should be. Squeezing those shoulder blades. You should feel that on your back. So where your shoulder blades meet, it should be all tensed up. And we already go into round number 2. So have a sip of water, and we're starting with those shoulder taps. So let me face you this time. Wrists underneath shoulders at a shoulder width. And tapping. You can hear what's happening outside. The weather in London is not great. Definitely not a winter weather. It's raining, it's windy, and it's not the greatest weather. But it's just the weather. So keep moving, no swinging. Arms are engaged, nice and controlled. Feet are together. Want to make it easier? Bring your feet wider apart. If it's too hard, go on your knees. Keep moving. Well done. Now we go into back pulses. So stay seated if you prefer. Go on your knees, how you wish. Now we're gonna do back pulses. Arms, palms facing upwards at a shoulder height. And we're doing those pulses. Keep breathing. Small pulses. Strong arms. Think about picking up your kid, being able to hold him or her without getting tired after a few seconds. Think about the ability to play games with your kids and just having fun and enjoying your life. So when you get tired, think about those moments. I noticed that it helps a great deal. It doesn't work for me anymore thinking that, oh, I'm gonna have a nice body. It's not about this, it's about being healthy and happy. The next one is front squeeze. So staying seated on our knees, bringing our arms with palms together in front of us, and we're squeezing for 5 seconds and then releasing for 2, and then squeeze and release. Squeeze, squeeze hard. The entire palm goes against the other one. Shaking is normal. This is how it's supposed to be. You are out working and working hard. Come on, keep doing it. We only have 12 seconds left. So let's make them count, and this is our last round. We had 10 exercises, 2 rounds, and you know that last round is the best round. Shake it off, it burns, shake it off. We go into plank to downward dog. So, get ready, go into that plank, the wrists are again underneath your shoulders, plank position, and then from here, go to downward dog. Stick that tailbone all the way up, so try to reach the ceiling with it, and then move into plank under control. Do not drop your hips, always under control. And then again, upward dog, and then plank, upward dog, and plank. Don't worry if you cannot reach the floor with your heels. That will come the more we stretch, the more we work on our flexibility, the better and easier it will be for you. And another one. Clicking is normal. So if your joints making noises, that's fine, as long as you don't have pain. Now, we're going arm circles. And on the first round, we've gone backwards. So now we're going to the front. Imagining those balls on either side, and we're just drawing a circle around them. Staying at a shoulder height, we don't need to do this. No, small movement, controlled movement with a very strong arms. It burns a lot, it burns shoulders, and this is how it's supposed to be. We all want to get rid of these parts. We want to have a nice and strong and sexy upper body. We want to be able to look good and feel good. So keep going. We only have 5 seconds to go. Nice and strong arms. Oh my God. And now our combo push-up, which is the cobra push-up. Let's go onto the floor. Arms go by your sides. Glue them to the floor. If it's just the beginner's level, then have your elbows constantly on the floor. If you can and push yourself higher up, do so. Make sure that you do not round your back, so back is straight and you coming up with your chest open and go down. Coming up with open chest, tall neck. We never do this, never slouch. Shoulders away from your ears. Coming up and down. And again up. 15 seconds left. Well done. Feeling that burn in our arms and enjoying it. And up. And we have 3 seconds to go. One more up. Let's get right to it. Well done. Now, the next exercise is a side plank. Okay. A little bit of water. And going on my side, elbow right underneath my shoulder. Coming up, lowering down. Coming up and lowering down. If too hard, bending that bottom leg and placing our weight on that leg. That will become easier for you, and then gradually you will be able to go on your side. Well done. Keep going up and down under control. And up and down under control. Keep going, just 7 seconds left. One side, as always, might be weaker. One side can be stronger. And that's why we do the isolated movements to balance our body out. Now make sure that alignment is there. And go up and go down. And go up. Exhale when you're going up. Inhale here and in, out. Keep shaking, but keep moving. Well done. 15 seconds left. Keep going. It's okay to start full plank position, and then if you're really tired and you want to give up, just make it easier variation. Go on your knee, but never stop before the beep. Okay, the next one is a plank with front taps. So what we do here, we go into plank position and we're tapping in front of us as far as we can reach with our hand. Once again, if that's too hard, go on your knees, and placing feet further away from each other will help you with the balance and will make the exercise easier. Do not rush. Control every single rep. And again. And again. Remember to place your hand right where it was to keep your wrist underneath your shoulder. Only have 7 seconds to go. Well done. Keep moving. Do not give up. Amazing. And we are on our last exercise, which is the butterfly. Let's go. Bringing arms by our sides and arms go above head. Bringing down, squeezing those shoulder blades. And again, up and down. And up. Last exercise, day number 4. We already feel better about ourselves. I know it hurts. I know you probably sometimes think like, oh my God, shall I stop right here? But don't. Do not give up. Just take it one day at a time, and we'll get there together. Now come on, one more squeeze, and up. Another squeeze, and up. Amazing, and we made it. Now stretch and cool down properly. Remember, this is the most important part of the workout. And after this, enjoy your day. Remember to love yourself, and I'll see you ladies tomorrow. And it's already going to be day 5, and it's going to be a full body. See you tomorrow.